I said that wrong. Oh, I got one. How was I supposed to know there was no way to go back? How was I supposed to know that my mind would go black? How was I supposed to know that my mind would go black? But now I'm going harder trying to bring the hope back. Pleasure turn to pressure when your pockets go flat. No wonder people where I'm from bagging up crack, trying to bring hope in their mind and their hearts. What gave you the right to define what is smart? The grind is an art. They lying to our face and we broke and we ill so our minds can be sharp. So keep that shit in mind while I'm climbing the charts. I'm doing it for you and the shit you go through. I told the doc I'm too poor, I can't afford to have the flu. Can't qualify for shit, but I'm a taxpayer too. Fuck it, never mind, I get back to the rap. Where the dope at, the nightmare's coming back.
Hey, let's go. That was good. Hell yeah. All right.
I left Michigan to travel. Also, my mom wanted her ashes sprinkled in the ocean. So I figured that'd be perfect. I had plans to travel. She wanted to do the same thing. She wanted to like see the world. And she never got around to doing that. And she ended up really fucking hating her life. I don't want to end up like her.
My name is Marco, I'm 21 years old. Residency, I want to say you're definitely homeless. I don't have a place I can call my own, but music, anything music, making music, playing piano, composing online. For now, I've discovered places like the library or the Apple Store. I go in there and I find any open computer, I sit down and they have all the tools I need. And I just sit down for like a couple hours a day and I put something together. It just kind of like zones me out, you know. My infancy was hard. My mom was only like 18, maybe even younger when she had me. And I never met my father. He was I guess he was a pimp. She left him eventually after things got violent. I don't know what happened to him. He could be in prison, he could be dead. I mean, I don't know if he thinks of me, I don't know. She didn't want to have to give me up to the court, but she had no choice. I was adopted into a better family. You know, this family saw the struggle. They saw that was no place for a baby, and they took me in. I made some mistakes in my youth. I disappointed them in a lot of ways. I can't really go back and change the past, right? The best thing I can really do is just proving myself to them.
Like being, brought up in Wyoming, it's like very much bring yourself up by your bootstraps. And like when I was younger and like struggling with things like depression, they had a really hard time with it. That's why I left the house early. And from that point, like I've just been kind of doing it on my own. I just wasn't making enough money. Like I was working full time and like my lease was gonna be up. I didn't have another place to stay. But I'm realizing that sometimes help comes from the place you don't expect it to. Like tackling homelessness as a whole is gonna take everybody. But the biggest thing I think for like the youth homelessness would be, from all the people that I've met, if given the right opportunity, if given, the time necessary and that little bit of compassion, they're gonna do great things. Everybody that's been part of this program has so much potential. I'm just like, things I didn't even know like before we went on this adventure together. Like, it's beautiful.
Just wants you to take a dive. Home is where the heart is, but your heart is in your chest. So home is wherever the mind chooses to rest.
The first time around, my mom kicked me out when I was 13. I spent about 2 weeks sleeping on the streets in January. I have Ehlers-Danlos and dysautonomia. If you ever had like a Barbie or a rubber band that had lost its stretch or the Barbie leg just kind of flopped around, it's pretty much like the way that my joints are. And my mom liked to pretend that it didn't exist. So made it really hard for me to exist with her. And I didn't really have anything else. I was stuck in a hospital for weeks at a time. And all I wanted was my mom. But at the same time, I was like, I've got this. I can do this. I can make it through. Because we're not the ones that fucked it all up, man. I mean, we're trying to survive out here in a world that's like really just not built for us to make it through. People say, why are you homeless? Why did you leave home? It's not that I left home, it's that I left my situation for something that could be better.
I've got things I wanna do and places I wanna see. Set a good example for those younger than me. Showing you can be anything that we want to be. More than my situation and more than my disease. If you please just listen to the lyrics that I sing. Why do you refuse to see the future that can be? You made up your mind, gave up and left me behind. Breaking out of cycles is harder than it seems. I've got almost no one on my goddamn team. How do I break through, transcend, fuck them? Trying to survive in a world that just wants you to take a dive. Home is where the heart is, but your heart is in your chest. So home is wherever the mind chooses to rest. Now we're moving on, no more feeling stuck. Ain't about no love. Yeah, we working, we working, keep on learning, that's for certain.
Finally, I found something to believe in. Keep breathing while I observe the changing of the season. No more time to sleeping. I let my soul grow old while reaping all the fruits of seeds that I sow. Keep with the flow of the river of life. You can have your cake and eat it too if you treat people right. Keep my psyche stronger than 100 proof. High up off these trees, hang just like a monkey do. On top of the balcony, see like a falcon. See, come with the team and you could catch a talent. Don't believe in no miracle, but your voice is so spiritual, cause it's in my DNA. What's there left to say? So I spiral out without a doubt, and I'm out.
Now we moving on, no more feeling stuck. Ain't about no love. Yeah, we working, keep on learning, that's for certain.
Getting better isn't always merely feeling the part. 'Cause getting better is acknowledging most deep who you are, who you wanna be. How far away are you from the par? I'm bleeding mostly under black sea of the stars. In the park, in the woods, I lace up my hiking boots. Think to myself, Ray, always remember your roots. Be mindful of your motives, matters, it matters, it's true. 'Cause to really get better, must be honest with you and I. Lunge past the deep cover, got real with myself, but till these gray clouds hover. And I think I need another minute, let me finish, turn the music truest lover.